Awesome. Well, welcome to the Braintrust Discord session 101. My name is Annalie, and I'm on the community team here at Braintrust. I personally have used Slack for the past 5 years or so through work and networking, and have recently migrated to Discord. And like many of you, it's probably like a new learning curve for new technology, but it's pretty robust and pretty easy. And so the hope is during this session, I will be sort of your Discord digital tour guide and show you around the Braintrust Discord server. So a few things, approved talent, as mentioned, you can access your invite link on your talent dashboard or welcome email. And then I also shared, this is the public link here. So if you haven't already, feel free to copy and paste that link into a web browser and you can access Discord through there. You can also download the Discord app on your computer or the app on your mobile phone as well. So there are many ways to interact on Discord through your multiple screens. And since this is Braintrust, we'll always start with, what is Braintrust? And just a reminder, the Braintrust mission is to build the world's most compelling talent platform, one that is user-owned, aligns incentives, and redistributes value to talent and organizations. The goal is Braintrust exists to spread economic opportunity more equitably around the world. And the way we also do this is building a robust community. And so the Braintrust Discord server is very important because this server is where the community lives. If you're looking to interact with one another, share ideas, thoughts, support each other, the Braintrust Discord server is where these conversations happen. And so what is Discord anyway? It's a place to hang out. And the cool thing about the server is that you can hang out over voice, you can share videos, and obviously there's the chat text box. So it's like multi-dimensional in that way, where if you wanted to just hop on a voice call with someone, there are voice channels as well that you can join. Oh, and just a few housekeeping, right? Like with everything, like with the internet, we always want to be careful, and there's always etiquette on different platforms. With Braintrust, please keep in mind, like if you're looking for jobs on Braintrust, it is also a professional network. So act accordingly. And so there's a list of do's and don'ts. I won't necessarily read through them, but one thing that I will say is you always want to practice caution, just like with any internet platform. And there's a rules section on the Discord server as well that you can access and just be reminded of the rules. And if you see anyone that's not following proper etiquette or whatnot, then feel free to flag that with the core team so we can look into that as well. So this warrants its own slide because we definitely want to remind everyone to practice caution. Always be cautious of who DMs you. Never share information, especially your private keys or passwords, with anyone. And be cautious of links or files that are sent to you over DM from someone that you don't know, and never send funds over Discord to someone you don't know. And as mentioned, flag any suspicious activity with the Braintrust team. And so you'll probably be interacting with many of the Braintrust core team. In fact, we encourage you to, in some ways, reaching out to the core team over Discord will garner a faster response than over email. I know that's true with me and Shirley. And so one way that you can verify the conversations with us is to click on our profile, and every single Discord user has their name and then hashtags with unique identifiers, which are numbers. And so my numbers are, my name is Annalise, hashtag 1604. And so just look out for that if you want to make sure to verify you're speaking to me or specific users. And the Braintrust core team will never ask for personal information on Discord. And our emails end with @usebraintrust.com. So if you receive emails from the Braintrust core team, that's another way to verify. And my email is annalie@usebraintrust.com. And I even go so far as to not even ask users for their emails over Discord. I always ask you to email me to continue the conversation, just to practice security. And so I have a few slides to share. To access your account settings and online member list, this is how your Discord can look. And I'll be walking through how to access your settings here. But just note that this bottom corner is like sort of your corner and how you can manage your online presence through Discord. And clicking the gear key or icon will bring you to those account settings. One thing I do want to call out is in the little left-hand corner, you can also manage whether your mic is on and whether your sound is on. And make sure you're on mute if you are in a voice chat and maybe you have background noise. And this is one way to do it. And then the other thing to note is that if you are on a call, whether it's a video call or a voice call, Discord will keep you on that call until you physically disconnect. So even if you shut your computer off, it will automatically bring you back to a call if you haven't hung up. So just be cautious of that as well, so you're not on calls for hours on end. And you can always check that status, because if you are connected to a voice or channel or screen share, it will show here. And then you can disconnect right here. I could make endless slides, but I figured walking through Discord would be the most useful use case. And so I just wanted to highlight how to get started on Discord. Feel free to drop your introductions and say hello. There's a template so you can share whatever information you want on there. If you need help, you can reach out to the team at Help and Support, and you can stay up to date on announcements or report bugs as well on website feedback. And so we'll pause there to see if there are any questions. Okay, so with the chat box, it says, is there another session later? So I do have another session later, and that is on Luma. And if you ever have any questions, you can reach out as well to me directly. Any other questions? Awesome. Now I will share the Discord screen. So this is the home screen, and this is what you see. And excuse my looking to the side, I will be looking at my bigger monitor. So once you sign on to Discord, you will see this screen as your home screen. There's the role selection, which if you are an approved talent, you will automatically see all the channels on the left-hand side. And so where my mouse is, this is the Braintrust Discord menu. So here you can see different categories, and you can expand based on what you want to see more of. In this onboarding section, you will select your roles. There's the welcome screen, which is just a quick welcome. It prompts new users to go to the introductions channel, and you can actually earn Braintrust. One cool thing about the Braintrust Discord server is that you'll either see me or Shirley drop opportunities to earn Braintrust. On this one, it's a click to tweet, so you can click on that. And as long as you're logged on to Twitter, you can quickly share about Braintrust. And then there's the rules section, which I also mentioned. So it warrants just doing a quick read through just to make sure that you're aware of everything on Braintrust and how to interact on the server. On the right-hand side, you will see a list of all the online users currently. And so if you don't want to see that, you can just hit this member list button and it goes away. And then as mentioned, so the Braintrust core team will always be at the very top. And so if you are speaking to someone and you want to verify that they are on the core team, they're listed here. If you want to reach out to someone on the core team, you can DM them here as well. So like I can click on Eva, and there's a pop-up that shows up here, and you can just quickly message someone directly. So it's pretty easy to get in touch with anyone on the server through this menu. But if you're not interested in seeing it, it goes away. How do you manage your account on Discord? So there are several ways. You can click on this Braintrust drop down up here, and it'll show notification settings, privacy settings, how you can change your nickname, and if you want to mute channels. So there are a lot of channels on the server, and feel free to turn on notifications for the ones you want to stay up to date on, or mute the ones that might not be relevant to you. And I'll show you how to do that in a bit. By clicking on this icon, you can right click here, and you can also, that's just another way to navigate your account as well. And so change nickname. One thing I will suggest is to have your first name and last name so that the core team can find you. And you can easily change that here. See here, I changed my nickname. And you'll be searchable more easily. With Discord, you are automatically given also usernames and your unique identifying number. So that doesn't change, and that's here. But when you change your nickname, that is specific to the server, and that is important, so you can find each other. Great, and so as mentioned, here is the mute section and the deafen section, so you can turn it on or off. Oh, it's not on, but you can turn it on or off there. And here is the gear key icon. And so if you click on that icon, you can then access your profile settings even further. I wanted to pause there to see if anyone had any questions.
I have a question just in terms of for our community members who joined today. What do you hope to get out of Discord? Like, what is your intention for joining Discord? Darren or James, would you like to share? Curious to hear from you.
Well, it looks like a good way to stay in touch with everyone, have conversations, ask questions, important conversations, as well as fluff. Like I see water cooler. So I imagine that's just for random to chat. So it looks like you cover a lot of things. So if I've already asked questions, in fact, like the last few days. It looks like a pretty good tool. I don't know what makes Discord better than these other things I've heard of. Various other IRC tools. The more I use it, the more it seems to make sense. I'm sure I'm missing some understanding of things you can do with it, hidden features that aren't obvious.
Yeah, and I think the best way to help to discover is just by clicking and interacting, and then you'll sort of discover what different tools are there. I will also mention that Discord itself is very robust, and we can really customize it. And so we're also looking to the community for suggestions, or even to help build out the Discord based on what you would like to see happen with the community. Anyone else want to chime in on what you hope to gain out of joining the Discord server?
I have a college graduate.
No, yeah, I was just say for me, it's just about making connections, and then hope to share some best practices. Some of my experiences over the last 15 years of being a product manager. So, give and take.
Awesome, thanks for sharing, Jerry. And Elliot, it looks like you had your hand raised.
Yeah, so I think like Darren said, and like Jared said, is one good thing is to connect with people. Another thing for me is to learn more about Braintrust, and yeah, learn more about Braintrust, connect with Braintrust, the Braintrust team, with fellow freelancers, and hopefully, also I think Discord could also help in getting jobs, right?
Yes. And I will show you how you can do all of those things more specifically next. So thank you for sharing that as well.
That would be nice. Those are like my top 3 for me. So thank you.
And we hope to also create those spaces on the Discord server. So if there's anything else that you want to see, please feel free to share your opinions, ideas, and connect with each other directly to collaborate further. All right.
I have a college grad told me yesterday, saying, "Oh, you're on Discord too," and thought that was pretty cool for a geeky nerdy guy, So that's something I didn't anticipate joining Discord, but so that's cool. I guess young people like Discord better than Slack, so make me feel younger.
Thanks for sharing that. I feel the same way. I feel like I'm so used to Slack, but Discord is very robust, and we're seeing more and more organizations switch over to Discord because it is very customizable.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, also isn't Discord, I mean, Slack is a very their fee-centric model is, you know, if you want to store messages, you got to pay them a pretty good fee. And then I think Discord, you're running on your own server or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I think the fee structure for Discord is more favorable.
It definitely is. Great, thanks for pointing that out as well, Jerry. So I'm sure many of you had a chance to navigate Discord, and I'm just going to do a really quick run through of the different channels that are available. So if you have questions or want to comment, you can head over to these specific channels. And then if you ever aren't sure of where to post or have questions, feel free to DM me as well, or even just ask and help and support, and someone in the community will also jump in. And that is also one thing I want to share is, like, if you see someone have a question and you know the answer, or you have a thought about something, or you want to answer that question, feel free to jump in and be proactive about also conversing on Discord. And so one thing I did want to show you as well is how you can mute channels. So I'm going to go down here to Old Bounties. So Old Bounties is a channel where that is currently archived. And so you can actually right click on the channel you want muted, and there are these options. So I can mute this channel for 24 hours, and that channel is already muted. So if you go back to the Braintrust icon, you can go ahead and hide muted channels, and it will remove it from your view. So that's just another way to help, you know, customize your own experience with the server. Braintrust General is one of the first categories up top. And this is where you can find more information about Braintrust. This is where the core team lives and will share information. The first channel here is the introductions channel. And so we urge everyone to share their introductions and more information about themselves, and feel free to be the welcome committee and welcome the new members to the server here as well. And if you haven't already done so, feel free to also drop in your introduction. I've seen a lot of conversations sparked through this channel, and people have, you know, DM people directly wanting to chat more, or started conversations on other channels. So the intro channel is like a great landing spot to say hello and share information further. So help support is also a useful channel if you have any questions, and anyone on the core team or even other community members will chime in if you have any questions. As Darren mentioned, there's the water cooler. So this is more of the fun, sort of off-topic channel. You could talk about anything and everything here, post questions, talk about your weekends, share pictures of your dog, like, you know, things you would talk about at a water cooler in the office.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, I thought you were going to say something. So another useful channel is new jobs on Braintrust. The core team will post jobs as they pop up live. And so if you ever have any questions, specific questions about roles, you can message the team on the Braintrust platform, or you can message them here as well. And so if you are interested in working at American Eagle, you can actually just message Kevin right away, and he'll be able to answer questions specific to that role. So that's the best way. I know there's a lot of question about who's the best person to reach out to. Every role is different. And so the Braintrust point of contact will be listed here as well, so that they're within reach.
I think this is one of the coolest things about Braintrust is that, hey, we are human beings running this machine, and we're not hiding behind the screen. Like the actual salesperson post to Discord once the job is live, like once the deal is closed, and you can like ping them right away and be like, hey, I think I'm a fit, right? And it's not this like mystery of who's working on the job. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Paula, good to see you.
Welcome. Thanks for pointing that out, Shirley. Yeah, we want to make it as easy as possible for you to reach out and ask questions. And that's why Discord is also pretty cool, because like literally you just right click, send a message, and your questions are answered. The website feedback page, this channel is specific to like maybe there are bugs or issues that you have on the platform, and the product team lives on this channel. Here's Shrina, she just responded here. So if you see anything, like please say something, whether it's on the platform, whether it's on Discord. We definitely want to get it fixed and addressed. And so this is another channel where you can connect directly with the product team and team in general. our next section is the career community. So this is just another category so that you can connect with other career-minded folks. The Career General channel is more of a landing page. People will ask questions, they'll seek advice. It's your chance to just chat on all things career related. And then there are also industry-specific channels. We have our Agile Scrum channel, data science, designers, developers, like feel free to peruse the channels and just connect with others in the space as well. Oh, and I want to point out as well, so do you see how this Career General is highlighted and it's like the actual text is bolded? So that means that since you've been on the Discord server, new messages have popped up, and you can actually see up here in this purple like bar, it says 6 new messages since 3/21. And so it'll lead you to the latest message that you probably haven't seen. And you can also mark as read so that you're all caught up with all the channels. And then you can also manage those notifications here. So you can also be notified every time someone mentions you, and it will actually show up in an orange like highlighted text box so that you can see when you've been mentioned on Discord. And then the little semicircles also disappear, and see how I have compressed the category so the channels have hidden. So if it's bold and the channels are showing, then that means that you probably missed new messages that have popped up. And this section, the approved talent and job seekers section, this section is specific to Braintrust approved talent. And this is specifically where you can go if you want interview help, profile review help, proposal review help. And then we also have an approved talent voice channel, which we hope to be hosting meet and greets soon. And we also welcome people to hang out like spontaneously. So if you want to connect with others and just chat, that is another space. And when people are active on those channels, it'll actually show the users here. So if you see your friends just hanging out there, feel free to drop in as well. And in conjunction with the Discord, the community team hosts events, and we're actually launching our community leaders and mentorship programming, where you'll soon be able to connect one-on-one with other community members and also get real-time feedback on your profiles, on interviews, or on proposals. And so if you aren't unable to attend those events, or if after the events you would like more feedback in real time, you'll see there are threads that are currently live where people have posted their proposals or profiles and have received feedback over text. And so this is just another way that you can ask for help and share your support. And moving on, we have the crypto and Braintrust chat channels. So this is if you're interested in learning more, if you'd like to converse about crypto and Braintrust, you can go here, and that's what this category is focused on. As mentioned, there are many ways to earn Braintrust. One is on the platform, viewing the Braintrust Academy courses, and then all Braintrust gained, you can also view on your talent dashboard. So another way that you can earn Braintrust is by going to this channel and seeing what is available now. And then there's also Braintrust governance. So the governance section is a place where you can talk about things that you want to see at Braintrust, or participate in different ways through the community. And so we will have a Braintrust governance Discord chat AMA next week. So you can also attend through this by logging onto this channel and asking your questions directly. So that is a very, very rough overview of what the Discord server currently has. As mentioned, we'd love to see suggestions and feedback on more ways you can get involved. Eliel, you had another question?
Yes, so I think firstly, I wanted to ask, what is the Braintrust governance Discord chat about? Is it like, I don't know, what is that about? Then secondly, so I'm a new I'm a new talent on Braintrust, and currently I'm not done setting up my profile. And that is because I'm trying to set up my bank accounts to be able to receive foreign payments and all that. So I wanted to ask, how do I learn to get started? I learned, like, from my onboarding call with Shirley a couple of weeks back, and that was really cool. And I still have the slides to go over, right? And I know that there's the Braintrust Learn on the website, and there are like tips for interviews and all that. But I don't know what other learning options are there. Is there some sort of peer learning, right? So like, I don't know if there's like a channel for on Discord for new talents, where new talents could just come and, I don't know, have some sort of pair focused learning or something. Yeah, so I think those would be my two questions.
Great. Well, first of all, welcome again. It's good that you're participating and to see your face again. And those are all good questions. I think with the payment information, we'll talk about that offline, just since that's more specific. But you can go ahead and on the talent dashboard, improve your profile. So I would suggest one event to attend that we have is actually the profile review sessions. And that is like a collaborative feedback session where you can attend and start working on your profile as you work to apply for jobs. And then there isn't necessarily like, so if you're on the Discord server and you want to get involved, like by conversing, by asking questions, like you can feel free to do all of that now and immerse yourself in the community in that way. But we also have like different events. So you're here, you're at the Discord 101 event. That's also another way that you are participating in the community, right? And so, and then if you, like, I know everyone's talent journey is different. So if you have specific needs or want to address something directly, you can also reach out to me and I can help you sort of navigate where to go next, depending on your goal.
Eliel, I see you're a data scientist. I have some awesome data scientist talent I have to introduce you to. We actually have a data scientist channel on Discord. So I'm going to tag you in there and tag a few people I love for you to be friends with right away.
Thank you. I really love that. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the profile review session. Hopefully I could get an email and I could register for the event, because I don't know, I keep looking at my profile and then I'm like, is this profile good enough? And then I think Shirley sent, I don't know if it's Shirley or Adam or Gabe, someone sent a mail with 3 different profiles that I could look at and use that to kind of as a guide to get my own profile. So, I'm looking out for the profile session. Thank you.
And actually, oh, were you going to say something, Shirley?
Yeah, I wanted to, is it okay if I hop back into Discord and just share something real quick? So Eliel, since you are an approved talent, so my Discord, I set it as light background because it's easier for me to read this way, and you can customize that as well. Approved Talent General, this is where we drop in all of the events, right? And the profile review and proposal review is recurring every week. So you can always come here and register for the next one. See, proposal reviews, workshops, they're all here. So you can just click and register. What I wanted to ask everyone is, there's like, I don't know, 20 some channels here. Based on what you're interested in, maybe there are only a few channels that you really want to like make sure that you check in on, right? And so I think this helps, at least for me, like I'm not like inundated, like, oh my gosh, I have to go to website feedback, I have to go to governance. Like, no, you only care about probably 5 or 6 channels, based on what you want. So what I heard earlier is connections with other people, right? Help and feedback, right? And then getting jobs. That's what I heard, right? If that's the case, connection with other people, I would say you want to stick within this Braintrust General channels, like they're all segmented by category. So you see this Braintrust General section. This is where you want to hang out. And the other place is career community, whatever you are. So like data science, if you're a developer, if you're a designer, you would probably hang out more in those channels, right? You wouldn't hang out in like others. And then lastly would be the approved talent and job seeker. So this is where career specific, like for looking for a job. That's all, right? If you care about crypto and you want to earn Trust, right? And care about governance and, ownership of the network, then you can explore the crypto stuff, the governance stuff. Does that make it easier for everyone? So if you think about a layered cake, right? Your top ones are your career community, the general, and the approved talent. Then outside of that is crypto and governance. Is that helpful for everyone?
Yeah, it is. What is crypto governance about? Please, could you explain what that is?
Happy to. So one of the main ways, and Darren, I'm curious if you know about this. Paula, I know you already got hired before, so you're an old timer here. But if you have Trust, which all of you have your approved talent, that means you're an owner of the platform, right? One Trust equals one vote when it comes to governance. Governance means you get to decide governance related issues on the platform. For example, fees. We charge talent nothing. We charge clients 10% fee. If one day people are like, hey, we want it to be 11%, you can raise that in governance, and then people will vote and say whether or not that passes. And again, one Trust equals one vote. And that's where we say that represents control and ownership. Eliel, there's also something called Braintrust Academy, and there is a governance course that tells you in depth, like how that works. So I suggest you take a look in there too.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that definitely. Thank
And
you
then
so
if
much.
you have any questions, just type it out there. Just put it on Discord and people will respond.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.